Hey y'all, got a nice little cutting board here for you today. If you want to see how to build it, watch the video. Alright, first thing we're going to do is measure out and kind of figure out our design here. Going to do somewhat of racing stripes and leave that walnut piece a little long. I'm going to rip those pieces down into the appropriate sizes. Gonna just push it on through. Once we get all of the walnut ripped down, we got the white oak going through at the same size, about 1.5 inches there. Get all these pieces ripped down to the right size and we'll get ready for a glue up. Left the 2 pieces of the white oak a little bit wider just to kind of use up that large piece. Got thin strips of maple. I ended up ripping down a couple of thin strips of the walnut as well. See right here, we're prepping the glue up. I like to make sure I flip all the pieces to the same direction. That way when I flip them back, I know which way they're all supposed to get flipped. Putting that glue on, spread it all out, and get those clamps ready. It's always better to over glue than under glue. Flip all of our pieces back. Like I said, I'm going to leave that walnut piece long, and that's going to act as a handle for this board. Make it a little easier to serve on. Pinch one end first. Make sure it's all flat. Don't let it be bowing up at all. Tighten that down, and you'll see I'll push that other end. And again, make sure that we're nice and flat. And just tighten. You can probably get away with letting it sit for a few hours, but I just let it sit overnight. That way I know that glue is all set up. And just run it through the planer. It's going to take a few times. Flip it over back and forth. And I decided to add a little curve to this board. So I curved right near the handle. Use the jigsaw. And I ended up sanding it down a little bit. And figuring out later I wanted to put the curve on the other end as well. Alright, got a little scrap wood cutting board here. I'm going to spray a little water on it just to make the grains pop up, so when we put that final sand on it'll be completely smooth. Let's check it out. It's going to look pretty slick. Sand it down on those ends just to kind of get rid of those jigsaw marks. Make sure that part's smooth. And like I said, I decided it was a little long, so I might as well put that curve on the other end as well. You see, I just traced a little piece out, cut it to size. We'd run back through and sand it again. Then I got the round over bit, 1/8 inch round over bit with the router, just to kind of break down those edges so we don't have any sharp edges. I feel like it gives it a more finished look when all is said and done to put the round over on these boards. Plus, especially on the handle, it's just a little bit easier to grip. Alright, we're going to throw some finish on these cutting boards right now. We got the Butcher Block conditioner, food grade, so you can throw food right on here, no worries, no chemicals, nothing like that. Basically just beeswax is what it turns out to be, with a little bit of mineral oils. Throw this on there, rub it in a little bit. And rub in that beeswax. Really makes that oak and that walnut pop. You gotta make sure that you really get it in there though. If you just wipe it across the top, it's not going to really get into the grains of the wood. So really rub it in. Be generous with it. You can always wipe the excess off. You can see that other cutting board I had right there ready to finish as well. But look at it. You got those kind of racing stripe looks. A nice walnut piece running right through the middle. It's a good look, man. Ain't much else to say about it, but it's got a nice smooth finish there. Pretty simple, right? It's real easy. Look good at a holiday party or something. Throw a bunch of food on there. Got that food grade safe finish on it, so you don't have to worry about chemicals or anything like that. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button, like, whatever you want. See y'all next time.